now turn up.
What up is Marcus Dynasty Football Dads, where we do daily Dynasty videos. We're going to be talking about rookie picks and what positions that if you're drafting for, what picks do you need to get those players that you need. Do you need a top 3 running back? Where do you need to get into these picks wise? So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're doing a free jersey giveaway, Jerry Jeudy signed jersey. When we hit 1K, which will be here soon, then we'll be giving that jersey away to one of you subscribers. So first of all, let's go to quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. We're just going to go down the line. Quarterbacks in 1 QB, and then we're going to do Superflex. So in Superflex, if you're looking for a top QB, I am looking for a top, I would say 4 or 5, 6-ish pick. The reason for it is you have to start gauging other teams. And the reason for that, because Najee Harris and Jamar Chase could be reached over Zach Wilson, over Trey Lance, over Justin Fields. But it may not happen. The QBs may go 101, 102, 103, 104 in Superflex. So you need a pick between 104 and probably 106, I would say, is the latest if you want a top QB. I am not looking to get Mac Jones. I think there's a big drop-off to that because of his very limited rushing upside and very limited mobility. So I'm looking at getting and I don't think there's a big difference between 102 and 104. So don't reach to get into 102, 103 if you don't have the ability or the capital to get there. 104 is going to be the safest bet, but if you know that somebody's going to go Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Najee Harris over one of these quarterbacks, then maybe 105. Then if you know 2 of those players are going to go, 106. Try to gauge and see what's going on. In 1 QB, if you're looking for Trevor Lawrence, you're looking at probably between 108 and maybe 201. I would say he's likely going to go into that 108 to probably 111 range, the most common. If you're looking for the Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, you're going to need an early second, because I think early to, I would say the end would be like 2.05 to make sure that you get yourself one of these quarterbacks, because I do think that once one of these quarterbacks goes in that second round, I think you're going to might even see a run in some of these leagues. And with a high upside there, I'm not super. I mean, you're going to see Sermon Carter maybe go. You're going to see maybe some of these wide receivers like Amon-Ra St. Brown, and probably Kadarius Toney could be in that range. And maybe those wide receivers starting to go. And you're like, okay, well, do I take a 4th-round wide receiver in Amon-Ra St. Brown, or do I take a quarterback? What are your needs? Those are big things. So early second to mid-second in a 1 QB league. Now let's go to running back. If you're looking at Najee Harris, you're probably going to have to go 1-on-1. But let's just talk about if you're looking for running backs in general. If you need an awesome running back, you need a top 3 pick, more than likely. And I would say 4th pick would be, 104 would be just, you would have to gauge and see what the Jamar Chase and Kyle Pitts love is. Because a top 3 pick guarantees you one of the top 3 running backs. But I could see you going into 104, 105. You could see the Jamar Chase, the Kyle Pitts jumping in. I think 105 is the latest you're probably going to get it in a 1 QB league. In Superflex, you are talking about a mid-first. So we are talking 107, 108 would be the latest that you would probably get one of these big 3 running backs. Again, gauge and see what teams need. Almost do a mock draft and say, oh, this team needs a quarterback in Superflex. They're going to go Trey Lance at 103, or Justin Fields 103, 104. Oh, they need a quarterback. They're going to go quarterback. 105. Oh, they're desperate, need a running back. Okay, put Najee Harris there. 106. Oh, they have a lot of running backs. They need wide receiver. Put Jamar Chase there. Kind of do a mock draft. See where these running backs are going to go. And wide receiver, I think this is where you're going to have the widest variety. You could, if you need Jamar Chase or like a Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle, you're going to be talking about anywhere from, I mean, Jamar Chase has gone all the way up to 101. So I would say the majority, you're probably going to see like a 103-ish, 102 probably for Jamar Chase, 103 to like a 107 would be probably for 106, 107 for Jalen Waddle, because you're going to see in majority of leagues, I think you're going to see the big 3. You're going to see Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith be the top 6, and then you're going to see like the Jalen Waddles, Rashad Batemans, and you're going to see like Trevor Lawrence. That's where you're going to see the drop off. But if you're looking for a tier 2 tier 2 wide receiver, then we're looking at getting more into that later first, early second. So that is the difference between trying to figure out where you're drafting and where you need a pick and where you need to move up or move back, or where you can move up or where you can move back. These are all situations based on league need, or team need, where what your league mates need ahead of you or behind you, or all these different things. So that is the biggest, I guess you could say, that's the biggest, trying to figure out all the situations. Tight end, if you need Kyle Pitts, he's a wild card. I mean, it could be it could be crazy. It really could. It could be 102 all the way to like 110. It really could be a mess. And so, I don't even think it would be 110. I think it probably could go 102 to all the way to like 108, probably in one QB league. So I don't think he's going to get, he's probably going to be overdrafted. I'm not a huge ton of fan of Kyle Pitts. Like, I think he's going to be really good. I just think it's going to be a slower process than people think. I know that my brain just kind of went into freeze mode, but that is what I think that's going to happen there. Yeah, so Kyle Pitts is a wild variety. If you're looking for Pat Freiermuth, if you're looking for Brevin Jordan, we're talking about mid-seconds in one QB and late seconds in super flex. I think those are going to be right about where those two tight ends are going to go. So again, this is Marcus Dynasty Football Dads. We're really trying to help you out with your Dynasty rookie drafts, and we'll be doing Dynasty startup advice as well here. So please comment on what you'd like to see next. All right, make sure you subscribe. Peace out. Take care.
Now turn up.